Hello, ladies and gentle sausages. We are here back on our flat world. We've done some tweaking to it and stuck in a huge gravity well. And what we're going to be doing today is building a few landing ships. Now, rather unfortunately, I derped-a-doody-da-da and lost all of our rovers. Yeah. So we're going to be building landing ships that are going to be trying to pick up and drop off the low rovers that we've got right here.
Low riders.
Yeah, because we're still in artificial gravity that counts as real gravity. It does have artificial masses on these. They don't have to be on, so when you're picking up, I suggest you turn those off. And we have a few platforms over there that we can build on if you want to build in zero gravity, or, you know, you can just float anywhere in the abyss. I think the plan is that we're going to have an hour to build, and then we'll probably have a little cut, and
we'll see if they work.
Whose ship is best, yes.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it. We'll head to our corners and we'll get building. Just make sure you can load it and unload it from your transport. I think that's a key feature of it.
I like how you guys are like annoyed that he's lost out those ships. I'm like, yay, that has never been seen again by humanity.
Well, it's more of the fact that I lost it, and that's pathetic. So I shouldn't have done that. I don't know how I poop out of that. It's not my save files or anything.
We should have saved it. Come on, it was all our faults.
It is a mixture of fault, but mainly mine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use
fucking monkeys.
Good point.
He will be so grumpy.
Son of a fucking monkeys.
No.
Damn it.
Ah! No!
Oh shit.
Blueprint now! Blueprint now! Blueprint now!
I've already crashed. Save the world or something.
Who did what? Who did anything special?
I just copied. I'll control C.
Don't copy again, remember?
I have to because I cut my shift in half again.
Oh, fuck!
I stopped deleting my, to cut my shift in
When
half.
was the last save? There was no save, was there?
Probably not.
No.
Let's see what's there. Please.
Well, my intricate plumbing. I have to do more plumbing again. No. Plumbing.
Might have to do more than plumbing.
The
I'm
weirdest.
gonna have to do the whole ship.
The weirdest thing in that whole scenario was I'd already copied and pasted once before without any problem. We've all copied and pasted multiple times.
We had trouble last time we were working with you copying and pasting, remember?
You have issues.
You would work sometimes, and sometimes the game would just be like, I don't like this, man. And
so
just
if you
annihilate
do copy
everything.
and pasting, let everyone know. If you
Also,
do anything slightly dodgy, just let us know.
Remember the game.
Let us know.
I'm moving left 2 foot. God damn it.
You don't have to let us know about that one, but...
Oh, I don't want to see it.
Let us know when it's up.
And the worst thing is my
You've got it bad. We've got it really bad, Sage.
my ship actually looked quite decent until I cut it in half.
I reckon it was a sabotage.
I decided to destroy them so they couldn't win. If no one's got a ship, no one wins.
No one wins.
Everyone's a loser.
How good is it out of 10?
0.
Oh shit. That means that we didn't even have a single thing built.
Let's all be depressed.
Did you save it though at all?
What do you mean?
At any stage through it?
No.
Okay.
So, we just wasted 20 minutes. Sorry. So sorry.
I suppose it's
Stop. Shut up. I'm gonna stab you. Fuck you, Scott!
Do you have a copy of it?
No, but he just messaged me on Steam with, sorry.
I think it's fun talking about yourself in like is it third?
Did you just get confused at if it's third person or not?
No, I didn't get confused. I just wanted to make sure I was talking about if I was the third person. Or would you be talking about would you be fourth person because you're actually talking about yourself? You are yourself.
That's what's called third person.
But you are yourself.
Talking about yourself.
Third person is
There's no such thing as fourth person!
It's called third person if you're talking about yourself.
Never heard of the fourth wall? His mind's melted. That was my goal all along.
Error. Scott has crashed.
Okay, I am taking my ship back over here.
For some reason, so I just actually rebooting some antique computer then.
It's like the outside of it's actually made out of wood. It's got a crank on the side. That's how you start it up for first place.
Oh yeah, you need a good crank handle.
Crank operated PC. I like that.
Everyone needs a good crank every now and again.
I don't know where Sage is going with this. I'm gonna laugh and pretend that was funny. Operation Build a Box is complete.
Good.
Yep, box is nearly complete for me as well. Ow.
Okay, now we round off the corners.
See, that's where the problem started when I started trying to round off corners.
You just keep them sharp. So. Safer probably for us all.
Okay, so it needs to be one block wider.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Who did what?
I did nothing.
I got a lag spike. I believe you.
I got a lag spike as well, but I'm doing nothing. It could have caused a lag spike.
Screw Aaron.
I'm not responsible. But I am not responsible.
Okay, I believe that.
Always than one.
Wait, what? Okay, no, I no longer believe you. What are you talking about?
Okay,
I'm not
I
responsible.
need to copy something
You don't.
Why? Why do you need to copy?
because I need to remove the box from the rover.
Right.
Right, I need to copy. Okay.
Can you copy it for him, Sage?
Come on, go, copy, go, make magic happen.
And I am pasting now.
Oh, it's blown up.
I think everything's fine. Let's keep working.
Just keep working. Just keep working.
Oh, if you go the ring,
I wonder why it crashes. I would like to know the reason. You know, it can't be.
Scott, we would all like to know the reason.
It has a log the thing and it tells you why.
So your game's actually crashed too, yes?
Mm-hmm. Maybe just so we can complain to Keen.
Well, that won't help. You can play. You've got to have a good bug report.
Good morning.
Yeah, just going, it crashed isn't going to help nobody. No, wow.
Oh.
What?
Nothing.
Care to explain, Scott?
No, nothing.
Just
Nothing.
silence. Oh.
There we go. Yes. Being idiot. Oh.
Oh, my design changed a bit.
So did mine. I'm adding like diamonds.
Diamonds are forever.
I saw the new James Bond.
Not spoiling it.
Let's just say, did you enjoy it?
It was
Negative.
alright.
Wait, so you saw it too, Aaron?
Yes.
I am not the biggest James Bond fan, so you know.
Wait, so the
people are gonna
rumors are
kill me for
true
this.
that people that like it, or that people that like James Bond weren't too keen on it?
Debatable.
I
It
think
was like quite like older James Bond.
I like the
movies.
old James Bond. All of them up to Daniel Craig I liked, but don't like Daniel Craig.
Yeah, I like some of Daniel Craig's. I've slowly liked it less and less because it doesn't
It's a
have the
Hammerman,
James Bond
goddammit.
feel.
Fucking Hammerman, like there was a scene in the hotel. This won't spoil it. He's looking for this thing. You know, the real James Bond would get a gadget out to find like a hole in the wall, but he fucking just punches a hole in it.
That is not right.
Not James Bond, is it? But I mean, people say,
No,
well,
because James
the
Bond
fucking
is
speaks-
suave and he's
Yeah.
you know he flirts and he gets into places without having
Have
to
to
do
admit-
nothing. It's like, how did you get in there? And the villain is like, oh, it's James Bond.
James Bond.
I have to admit, he kills a
Not
guy.
like if the latest one, just you smack him in the face and he goes, "No, James Bond, no, don't break my jawline."
I don't know. It just it didn't blow me away. It was good. I enjoyed it. I probably.
Well, word is Daniel Craig isn't even too keen on it anymore.
He wants out.
What did he say? He'd slit his own wrists if he had to be in another one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he understands that it's like, I think he would have made a decent James Bond if they just had not gone so far into like the hardcore, let's have fight scenes every 12 seconds and just mountains of violence and nonsense. Because Bond has had a lot of violence in the past, but it's also had those wonderful lulls of just,
Stupidity.
hello, I'm going to flirt with this random woman now.
When that music comes on, you expect awesomeness, but no awesomeness happens.
Yeah.
Distinct lack
I can
of
believe it.
awesomeness. I don't know. I think it was alright. Alright is
I've never seen one of Daniel Craig's Bond movies in the theater. I've always just seen them at home.
alright is sadly the best I can say about it.
In a way, it actually seems like Bond was trying to be more like Jason Bourne.
Yep. That's what I hated about it.
Yeah, it's like, come on, this is Bond. He's the king of suave. He's got all the super gadgets. He's, you know, he's not the, oh my god, I'm going to get in a fist fight and it's going to get super bloody and I'm going to kill these people unless I have a gun. And then he'll kill 20 people, but even
Yeah.
then, usually. The old Bonds didn't kill that many people.
Joke, yeah. There's way too many people dying recently.
In movies, yes. And real life. But that's always a constant, isn't it?
I don't know. Also, stuff like the song. The theme song of a James Bond song is supposed to be memorable. This one I couldn't say anything about.
Well, I heard.
What was it?
This is not my opinion. Do not. Just to let everyone know this. But I heard it. The James Bond song is normally done by a woman, or supposedly done by a woman.
Oh, it was done by a bloke this time?
Done by a bloke.
Well, let's sing Diamonds Are Forever, definitely a woman. Live and Let Die, that was a woman too, I believe. Name any others?
I can't. I think they've all been done by women. I honestly think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm trying to think of any of the James Bond songs that I can think of.
Oh my god, if they do another James Bond movie, he's going to be gay. That's what it is, they're hinting at it. They're just hinting at it that way, that's what's happening.
It's a possibility, but...
No.
You know, sooner or later, like, maybe not this year, maybe not even 15 years from now, but sooner or later the story's gonna happen.
They call me James Bond.
I think they've seen enough.
I suspect he'll still be suave, but it'll just be he doesn't take the woman to the bedroom as you would expect.
There's no problem with it. If he's gay, that's fine, but it's not. It's just not my.
Well, I don't know. In some ways, maybe there is a problem with it in the fact that you're changing something that because he's always been a lady getter, a lady
He could
killer.
be a man's man.
No, actually, talking about that as
But
well.
I mean, if they turned a woman into a lesbian, I'd also complain, or a lesbian or a gay
you
person
gotta-
into a straight person. In like, if they were that was like one of their main traits, that would be annoying too. That happened with Mass Effect, where there was this one homosexual bloke where they changed him around in like a comic book, and it's like you just don't change who's that person is.
Yeah, actually, that's.
If maybe it's not as bad in the comic book and stuff, but it's James Bond. He's the woman. He goes
Oh,
and gets the
okay.
ladies. Ladies man.
Okay,
That's the
I need
not-
a
he is the woman, is what I
He
just
is the
said
woman.
there.
Sage. I need a save.
This is exactly the time it happened last time as
Yes,
well.
I need a
Not
save.
just you who need to save. We all do. I just saved.
Okay, I have my ship floating in two directions again.
Scott. Ba-ba-ba.
There's anything good to happen. No, if some all explodes. Bad guys are not as good as well. They just thought sticking a scar on the bad guy's face would make him a bad guy this time.
Well, I'm assuming they're not even that suave. Like the bad guys of the past have been really suave a lot of times. like their plans are, yeah, like villains.
Like
They fit the
Goldmember.
description of a villain. Yes, most definitely. Where it's like, oh, he's not just a bad guy. He also just wants to hurt people in
like a
this
golden dick.
very specific way. Where he's like, anybody I kill, I paint them gold. Okay.
But that was James Bond. That was Austin Powers. Book on
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, but that actually happened in James Bond too with that one girl, where
Come on, you bastard.
They painted a gold.
yeah,
didn't
he
he?
killed her and painted her gold.
Interesting.
Okay, we're not having much luck here.
Scott.
What? Go on. Okay, best villains. 3 best villains.
In all
Between us.
Bond.
in which you think the best villain is. So I'll give you a few just to sample. So I thought you've got Bane. He's quite villainish, isn't he?
Bane was pretty cool, the most recent one, not the old Batman Bane. I like the comic book Bane too, and the idea that he's a super smart guy. We've never seen that one version in a movie, really.
Anyway, moving away from that, more
Okay,
super
back.
villains.
That's me fix my ship, I think.
What about your super villain, Scott? Batman's super villain, the latest one. No, that's not like a movie villain though, is it?
No,
It's in a few movies, but
Hitler's been in movies. Wow, I didn't know. As himself, or
well, I'll leave you to think about that one then. Get back to me.
I'm trying to think of my favourites. Villains. You know, I have to admit the guy who played Snape in Harry Potter was good.
The villain?
Not
No.
Snape, Voldemort in Harry Potter was really
I was
good.
gonna say he wasn't very villainy.
well, yeah, Snape was a good guy in the end. But you always got the feeling. I always, was like, he's gotta be a good guy. He's so damn cool
Oh,
the whole way through.
But he was giving off quite a bad guy vibe.
Well, yeah, I think, you could tell it was more like, I'm a good guy, but I'm very grumpy.
he was
Grumpy good guy.
he was amazing in what movie? He played the Sheriff of Nottingham in a really old
I know it's Robin Hood.
Robin Hood movie, and he played the role brilliantly. It was like my favourite
I'll
movie.
cut your heart out with a spoon!
Why a spoon, brother? Because it's dull, and it'll hurt more, you twit! And that kind of stuck with me for most of my
Yeah.
life.
What, the spoon or?
Even though, Robin Hood was played by an American.
Yeah. That movie
That's
had
fun.
the movie had problems, but that was probably the least of them.
Yeah, I just love some of those older movies where it's just like, well, we're not going to pay any attention to that, oversight. There's just a million other things. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I actually have a favorite villain. I'm not too keen on it.
I'm more like that in that movie. Sean Connery got paid more than the two lead characters combined for 30 seconds worth of dialogue.
Yeah, right at the end.
30 seconds of dialogue got paid more than the whole.
Sean Connery made a pretty good villain in what was that movie called? Oh God, help me out here. Not the maybe the Avengers, like the old.
Or Sean Bean.
The '90s ones.
I think Sean Bean is a bad guy. Be a bad
Who's
guy,
Sean
innit?
Bean again?
Sean Bean. Oh, I can't. He's actor. That'll help you. Not very much.
Yeah, thanks for that. Really useful information there.
British actor. Help me here, Scott. God damn it. We're from the islands of England and Scotland and Wales.
For now.
Where's he from?
I don't know.
I have Google. Just give me a second.
Sean Bean. I can't even remember what he's been in.
Braveheart. Not Braveheart.
Oh yeah, he's been in. I don't know. 007 as the bad guy, double agent guy.
There we go.
Oh,
He's been in Lord of the Rings as the guy who tried to take the ring and then realized his folly and died. Boromir. His name was Boromir in that. Yeah, okay, I know him. I know him from a few things. He's pretty cool. He was in The Martian. He was in The Martian even.
Was he? I didn't know that. That was news to me.
Yeah, he was like the head guy in charge of relaying information back and forth.
Yeah, he was old one.
Yeah, he was relaying information back and forth. He's the one that
people get old, Adam. People get old.
I know people.
Oh, he was older than that. He wasn't super young anymore, like in the Bond days. I didn't recognize him with wrinkles.
Based on a true story.
We all get old.
What? Based on a true story that I didn't recognize him with wrinkles. Okay, technically it's a true story. It's just not really much of a story. Where's the character development, Aaron? Where's the character development?
Hey.
Alright, what we're talking about? We were talking
resources
about them changing up characters and all that. And the next, you're saying next game James Bond was gonna be gay as a joke. You know all the.
I think it will happen one day, and by the time it happens, I think it'll be like people are like seriously
Acceptable.
won't bat an eye. Yeah, I think it'll be it's like it seems a bit wrong because of the character the way he was written in the past, but this is like 20 years on, and Bond's now been a woman twice or something. And
Oh, Bond is a woman. That'd be strange, wouldn't it?
I know,
as well?
but right now, there's been a lot of grief about them, the female the main female stormtrooper in the new movie is a woman, and the armor doesn't look feminine. There's also the whole thing about a black stormtrooper. There's
Stormtrooper. There's nothing wrong with that. That's legit.
I know, but
No,
there is a whole thing right now on the internet about it that is
not
hilariously bad.
I think because you look at a lot of like stormtrooper armor and stuff, and they actually have. So let me see here.
One.
Stormtrooper. Yeah, well, hang on though. From the trailer, that guy's not actually a stormtrooper, is he? Though, correct?
Who?
He
The
is.
person in the shiny metal.
Okay, listen. You
one
look at a stormtrooper armor, and they do have a small amount of male sort of chest plate look. What's it called? The pecs, sort of. So I kind of all right with the female version not having much of anything different for the standard soldier, but I do think that maybe a slight change to the armor would have made sense for the main female stormtrooper because her armor is custom built. At the same time, we're not living in the Roman era, so the idea of just having pecs on your armor doesn't really exist anymore. So it is all right that her armor is nondescript.
So I just got a flashback to Batman with Batman nipples on his armor. What made me always laugh.
Oh God, did that really happen?
Yeah.
Forgotten such.
Yeah.
Bat
nipples.
Bat nipples. They shoot off and like stab people.
Why?
Let's hope not.
Sleeping dart for my nipples. No.
Why are they
No, I've
there?
been hit with a bat nipple.
I've been hit by a bat nipple. What the hell?
Why were they there? No one ever answers that question. Just they were there. Bat nipples.
Nobody asked about the bat nipples. That's how we keep it, alright.
At some point, there was a Q&A, there was the director, the head of props, the head of costume design, and someone went, yes, I'm happy with that.
No, I reckon.
Or it's because the suit was painted black, and they like literally didn't realize until they got the suit like fully built. And they're like, "Why's he got fucking nipples?" And the guy's like, "They've been there the whole time. We've been designing." And it's like, "Oh,
I know.
How much
why
would
has he
it
got nipples?"
how much would it cost to redesign? $5 million. Okay, fuck it, we're keeping them.
Well, we
We're
have to
keeping them.
completely redo the suit, so
It was probably one of them
same
late
budget.
night calls, wasn't it? Like, hey Kev, you want to keep the nipples on? Oh yeah, do whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever. Next morning. What the fuck? Why are the nipples? Ugh.
What were we drinking
What were we
last
thinking?
night? What was in that coffee? There's always those fun, stupid
Hydrogen.
things. And there's always going to be
Hydrogen.
someone online that will get really annoyed with it.
What were you saying, Aaron? Were you just saying cha-chang, cha-chang, or were you actually saying something?
Singing the Hydrogen song, sorry.
Oh, okay. Hydrogen song. Alright.
I haven't picked up any of my ship yet. I have no ship yet, actually. I have nothing.
Well, good for you, Scott. On this day in 1940, I don't know where I'm going with this.
I have nothing worth showing.
Scott.
Sure would have had the original design, but someone wrecked it.
Do not blame me for. It's probably my fault.
Do not blame me for the fact that this game hates me.
Yeah,
It's not my fault.
not my fault. The game hates me. It just hates me. Smoke affair. Smoke affair.
What are you doing? What I do?
I really didn't like the more recent James Bonds, though, just because of the lack of how suave he used to be. There was none of that finesse of the past. They were decent action movies, but man, there was none of the like, yeah, I'm gonna walk in there and I'm just gonna hang out with the villain for a bit now, and we're going to be almost friends, and then eventually he's gonna take me to a back room and try to kill me or something.
No, you're right. You're right. The last couple of James Bonds just haven't impressed me. They have very much not.
It's a lot to impress the Scot.
No, I don't know. I grew up with who was James Bond before?
Pierce Brosnan.
I grew up with him. He was the James Bond I grew up with.
That was my favourite one.
I think
He was Goldeneye, right?
yeah. I think everyone
Die
was
Another Day.
I think he was my second favorite. I really do like the original.
what, Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. Yeah. who I hear was already going bald at the time.
Yeah, he was wearing a wig. He was wearing a wig at that point. Not a lot of people know that. He was wearing a wig at that point. It's a very good wig for the time. No, that's not going to work. That's going to fail. That's a stupid design. Why have I designed that?
Scott, what have you done? Dear God, Scott. Dear God, Scott. What the fuck?
Alright, this needy derpy derp.
Hey, guess what song I heard in the car today?
Cars.
Yep. Here in my car, I feel safest of all.
Like 6 copyright strikes for that. Thanks a lot. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank God you can't get copyright strikes that easily.
Well, the TPP is on its way to becoming law, and who knows what god-awful things that might cause, change, or make happen. My blood pressure just spiked when I did that. I was not comfortable.
It's alright. We've all 11 countries that have got stupid laws coming in to do this crap.
Yeah, Scotland. God damn it.
What's Scotland decided to do now?
No, but we've got Snoopers Charter basically getting redone.
Your Snoopers chart?
Government giving the rights to the police to
Old internet things for a year.
monitor everyone. Because, you know, innocent until proven guilty is a load of shite these days. You know, nobody believes in it.
It does seem that way sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're all fucking guilty. Yeah. And see if someone then argues to me on the, oh, have you got nothing to hide? I swear God, I'll punch him in the face.
No,
Well, Scott, you know you don't got nothing to hide.
It's not the... so many civil liberties just get stripped on every day and no one really cares, which so annoys me. Or they put up a big argument over it for about an hour and a half, and then after 2 weeks they've forgotten what they were complaining about.
Don't take away my old candy pop.
Yeah, basically. And I get frustrated with humanity.
Yeah, humanity.
Sage, you can't do it.
Suck
Not
a
Sage.
dick.
Scott, you can't do anything about it. It doesn't matter. Just ignore it. The government will do what the government want to do.
Oh my God, Aaron. You just want to eat people do. You just Scott, you just gotta lay down and take it.
Yeah, that's what's like. Just like,
You just said
Bend over.
that's the thing that he hates that people do.
I mean, if you
and you
honestly
hate that.
think you have
just
an
said that
opinion.
that's the same argument he hates too. That people go like, "You're all you gotta do."
If you think you have an opinion, you're mad.
What? That's not even English, Aaron.
No, but seriously,
If you
these
think
people
you
can do
have an
whatever they
opinion,
want.
you're
they
mad.
can do whatever they want when
No,
they
hold
want
on,
to do
Aaron
it.
here. Please just rephrase that. It's going to drive me insane.
Okay. What would you like me to rephrase?
If you think you have an opinion, you're mad.
Okay. Two, that these people have so much power they can do whatever they want to do without asking you.
No, what's bugging me here, Aaron, is the fact that you're saying having an opinion doesn't matter. That you're mad for even having an opinion.
I don't know. Well, it's up to you. You have an opinion if you want one.
If you think that your opinion makes a difference, you're mad, you could have said. But just having an opinion doesn't mean you're mad.
Yes, it does.
What?
You're
What
mad
does
to
that
have
mean?
an opinion.
You're mad for having an opinion on
Sorry.
this subject. How dare you think gays should have rights?
Hey, don't be twisting that. I didn't never said
What?
that.
You thought the Jews should not have been executed? How dare you?
Fucking hell, I set him off now. Yeah, but you lay down and take it. We don't have any guns or anything. We can't stand up to anything. It's just lie down and die.
That's the halfway marker.
Oh.
And the timer has started. Sage has returned from his errands that his drive-abouts that he had to do. Doop 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 doo.
You have to do a drive-by shooting, Sage.
No, absolutely not. I went to pick my mother up from a working place, and then we went and looked at a nice shiny chair.
Well, that's not bad.
Yes, it was a very nice chair, actually. I liked it a lot. I might get one.
I don't know. When I thought of Sage doing drive-by, I can imagine him like a really, like a blacked out sort of lowrider with a matte black paint job, slightly rusty, with some sunglasses on, just
You
cruising
don't
around.
know me.
Why have I got a picture of a hearse?
I like that more, honestly. I still don't like it, but I like it more.
A bit like the car from the Blues Brothers.
Hmm.
Like an old police.
I'd like to drive like an old, like the Roosevelt thing from like the old Tommy gun times in Chicago.
They're quite nice, aren't they? Classics. I don't think they even count as
The
classics.
classic drive-by.
That's when you did it on the outside of the car and they saw you coming. To the
Hanging off the sides of Tommy guns.
kind of says you didn't do a drive-by that. I'm not very... yeah, it does.
What, owning that car and owning a Tommy gun, or what's
Hanging
going on?
on
Is
the
that
side.
fireworks again? Yeah. What the?
Scott,
What?
you okay, man?
What the frack?
He's under heavy gunfire.
2 seconds.
What the hell?
His front room's on fire.
I left my window open because it was getting a little warm.
What happened though?
Fireworks.
Okay.
Welcome
So what
to
what
the
is that
United
holiday
Kingdom.
about anyway? The November
Blowing things up.
5th.
Blowing shit up.
Yeah, but remember the gunpowder treason thing, right?
Yeah, the guy tried to blow up Parliament.
And he failed, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he failed.
And why was he trying to blow up Parliament?
Catholicism?
Wait, what about the system?
He was a Catholicist or something like
They
that?
fucked the system.
It was something like that. He didn't like the government and the king and all that stuff, so he decided to go and Doom Goes the Dynamite.
And he celebrated that.
No, it was kind of like a holiday originally to kind of mock him, and like they would put him as a guy, you know,
On a bonfire.
on the bonfire and burn him at the stake, kind of thing. But
Didn't
now,
work too well, did it?
now it's just kind of devolved into fireworks.
Yeah.
A blow stuff up evening, as I call it.
You know, you make a big fire,
Or you burn money.
fire rockets in the air. It's a national holiday. You know, they don't all have to make sense.
You know, it's a national holiday. Those things where you blow stuff up all the time.
Hey, I was in America once at 4th of July. I saw that.
Don't get a lot of
Yes.
blow stuff up holidays in the UK, so when you do, you've got to just take them as you go.
Might be the reason why, when they do get one, all of a sudden people are shooting fireworks at houses, apparently. This was happening the other day.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also that Harry
I mean,
Potter
if you make
Star Wars
people
fight video.
hint it up more, it'll just be bad. What did you say? Star Wars fight video?
Well, no, in the street when they had them sparklers or rockets and they were firing at each other like a fight from Harry Potter.
Oh, are you talking about like the guys in the ghetto that did that?
Yeah.
That was awesome. It's like, oh, I wish all gang fights were like that. You'd be hearing about them on news and not crying for the innocent people killed in the crossfire. Be like, that was awesome. Who gets the rights to that?
The only damage was a few eyebrows singed.
It could
you
honestly
should
be worse than that, but it's awesome. Better than a few bullets, an innocent little kid with a bullet through his face.
Happens as well.
That does happen way too much in this world.
And usually most
Well, it's
injuries...
normally kids killing kids, isn't it? That's what they say.
Not sure it works exactly like that.
Well, I mean, like, the older people will get the kids to kill the kids, sort of thing.
Oh, well, yeah, it's sort of like that. I see what you mean. Yeah, I could see that.
We're lucky with Guy Fawkes in the UK. It really just devolves into the injuries of drunk idiots.
People.
Drunk idiots have set themselves on fire. Or they've
I
set,
won't want to be in the emergency room.
they've set their
This
house
time.
on fire. They've set themselves on fire.
Child. Dog.
Yeah, it usually devolves into that. It's most,
Lots of dogs.
you know, you have a grown man who decides to light the bonfire using petrol because it's a little bit wet, and then, you know, stuff, shit like that.
Jousting
It's
himself in it.
so the holiday's not really to celebrate Guy Fawkes then.
Probably
Just tries
originally,
to survive, really.
at one point it probably was, now it's just devolved into a piss up.
Does that sort of symbolize modern England in a lot of ways. It was probably once for some real good reason, but now it's just, hey, let's have fun and blow something up.
We're taking the mick out of our culture, Sage.
It sounds like a good example of just modern
Oh, bollocks!
world.
Oh, it's gone all wrong. This part's going everywhere. Fucking modern culturing.
No, I think it's,
It's got all wrong. There's parts everywhere in modern England.
most holidays nowadays have devolved into,
Madness.
you know, Christmas
all about
is
money here.
crazy and Halloween's just a sellout.
What's that song? Da-da, all around us. Whatever. I can't remember.
Oh my god, there is a
All
horror.
around the world.
There's a horror Christmas movie coming out. I saw a trailer for a couple of days ago.
Crimus or Crumpus or whatever.
I saw the trailer.
Has fallen.
It looks so good.
It's funny because, like, when I first was watching the trailer, I'm like, oh, it's sort of another one of these really cringy comedy Christmas movies, eh? And then it's like halfway through the trailer, it just changes, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? It's like, what do you mean there's nobody else in the other houses? What do you mean, like, there's parked cars and flames going on near the cities? And it's like, what? Hold on.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, okay, so I know what I'm doing this December. That is
Yeah,
awesome.
it's not the sort of thing I'd watch in theaters because I still think it's gonna be a cheese fest.
Again,
But
I would probably agree there, but I've got this one unlimited
yeah, exactly.
cards.
But you got that cheatsy doodle-dandy thing.
Well, you know, I'll go every go
I
to
like
any
that
movie. So that is the best thing about that card is I go see movies.
Yeah,
that
you can take a risk to see the shit movie
Yeah.
because you can just go see all of them for a set price, or you've paid one upfront price. I
Yeah.
guess.
So like I went and saw what was a movie I really enjoyed that I didn't look like crap. A Man from U.N.C.L.E. was a spy
Oh.
movie. I went in going, this is going to be awful, and then I came out saying, I really enjoyed that. That was funny. There was a Nazi and electric chair on fire at one point.
Alrighty, mission accomplished.
I didn't expect to come in and see that, but I did. I laughed. It was awesome.
God, you like a perfect.
So, good thing I saved
Uh-oh.
recently.
Yep.
Who done did it?
No.
Oh, it's back. It's
Alright.
fine. The world's fine.
I got a communication error there. I was like,
Did anybody do something that caused that, or did it just like decide to take a piss real quick?
Build some blocks.
Yeah, just I was just building. I hadn't done anything stupid.
Okay, odd. That's scary.
It was just the server having a moment of going.
Probably should have actually restarted my computer before we started recording again because I did leave the last recording going for, well, the whole hour, so I was gone.
And again, you use Fraps, so file size.
Well, no,
will
I'm
be
using
good.
Shadowplay.
Oh, what's the file size like in Shadowplay? I've never used it.
I don't know, an hour or two, and it's like a couple of gigs or something. It's not bad.
That's not bad. That's like what mine's is for OBS with my capture card.
It's the reason why I'm able to record at 4K right now and only be losing, I don't know, 10 frames off of 60 or something.